Hey loves! Happy New Year! Who else is as hyped as I am about this new year? Like, this year is going to be a year of ease, money, and maximum enjoyment. This is the first episode I am hosting this year, and I haven't changed from being your friendly neighborhood reporter Adebayo. I am still going to be bringing you good vibes and stories that made the news recently. Without further ado, let's start with the first story. My people, I have something for you. Do you ever wonder what your favorite presenter does over the weekend? Let me show you a picture. But before I do that, promise me you won't laugh. Promise. Like promise. Take a look at this picture. That is not me, oh. I legit went to Mommy Gio's church. I went last Sunday. And you know what? The church is named Rapture Proclaimer Evangelical Church of God. For weeks now, you and I know that Olufunmilayo Adebayo, aka Mommy Gio, has been trending all over social media with her hell-threatening sermons being turned into memes. I am sure you have seen some of her videos. Despite wearing a long dress like the one you saw, not using makeup or even perfume, so I could blend in perfectly. I was escorted by a security guard upon entering the church premises, who noted my dressing wasn't one of the regular church member. Omo, I no blend in cacao. I was handed to an usher who gave me a wrapper to tie around my waist. I have pictures for you. See my before and after. Sure, you can see what I look like now. I attended Sunday school and also the main service. I even bought their Sunday school book. However, I didn't get to see Mommy Gio as she wasn't around. Well, at least I can tell you categorically that the church exists with over 33 branches across the country. I have a personal conviction not to question people's faith, but remember the popular phrase on the street which goes thus: if na your brokos go stop you from praising God, cut am. Now let's delve into the real story. So Terhemen Anongo, a 44-year-old resident of Benue State, removed one of his testicles by himself in 2021. Though he almost lost his life in the process, he was however given a second shot at life after being given medical attention by those around him. However, almost a year later, he has decided to remove the second testicles, citing religious reasons. So when he was asked about the castration, he said, "I removed the second one based on religious belief. The first one had little hitches, but this one haven't learned from the first experience. I did remove it very well. Somebody is always coming to dress it for me. I am fine, there is no problem. I am only waiting for when the wound will heal so I can remove the stitches." I would like to bring to your attention that Anongo is a former medical student having dropped out of the University of Ibadan. Okpario. So like now, is he a professional testicle remover? I refuse to pass my comments. What do you think about it? Guys, something happened in the north, and it's a perfect example of a father's love towards his son. Although this happened in the most awkward situations. So a man identified as Sai'du Faskari removed the roof of his house to pay his son 100,000 naira ransom. Here's where it gets a little bit tacky. Mr. Sai'du Faskari was kidnapped by bandits who demanded 50,000 naira as ransom for his release. His family struggled to raise the money, but at the point of paying his own ransom, the bandits abducted his son and demanded 100,000 naira as ransom. Can you imagine that? In order to raise the money to pay the ransom for the kidnapped son, the father resorted to removing the roof of his house. Like how? I feel really bad for the family. Imagine what the father would have gone through in the hands of the kidnappers. And now, the son has to go through something similar. And just to avoid it, the father had to make such a huge sacrifice. I'm also wondering how we got to this point. Like how? Is kidnapping now a business? When are we going to be safe in our own country? Thank you. Merci. Eshe midase. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. And now we've come to the end of the episode. Don't forget to like, share, and follow us on all our social media handles for the second news update. Until next time, my name is Adebimpe Olajiga. Thank you for watching.